We're here. I'm actually revolutionizing meteorology. We were years ahead of our time, and we're making a $20 bet at a severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, we are not making it. We are not. Okay, I retract that statement. We have the Mercenary double IPA, Odell Brewing, and we're going to drink this beer. If you would, ma'am, please open that beer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a great place. You got to come down here and get your beers. Brewed with a blend of hops containing the highest level of myrcene, a component of essential oils and hop flower. The double IPA prevails with a tropical fruit-like flavor, pungent floral aroma, and clean getaway from Fort Collins, Colorado. 9.3 alcohol. Wow, the double IPA. So yeah, man, it's all about the storms. It was all about the booze, but it's all about the storms. You can't chase storms. Not if you're drinking, unless you got a designated driver. I mean, I love doing that. You find your right driver, you better hope that they don't wreck you. But I said, son, I don't know. I said, I fly the hell out of a drone. Rolling. Yeah, I come out. I almost died overdosing. I was doing drugs, I was doing pills, I was doing all kinds of shit. I had that truck full. I'm from a pack full of gasoline. I calculated it down to the mile. Eyeballing, no calculator. I'm giving this one a 6. This is a good one. Went all the way down to Florida. Naples, 120 mile an hour winds. And it didn't seem like it. What saves Florida every time is Cuba. You got those mountains. They come off there, they sag south, and they drag north. The mountains rip up those storms. Jamaica, for example, those mountains, you can look at them on the satellite imagery. If you examine it like I do, it's fascinating. It cuts a rift into the cyclone. And the cyclone, you get wobblers, you get concentric eyes, dual eyes. I mean, I've observed these phenomena, I've studied them, and I don't want to pump you up, but yeah, that's how they do. Tropical cyclones, the inverse of extratropical cyclones, and they come in and they're rolling up. It was unreal. I was working with a few people, and or working with someone, and the car's bottomed out of limbs. We're running limbs, pine trees. We were in the eye, and the eye actually broke apart. There was dry air eroding. Cuba destroyed. We would have had a monster Cat 4, and instead it was a 3. I'm saying it's a 2. They measured 111, 120 mile an hour winds down there. So, I mean, it was technically a 3, but it was definitely a 4. It could have been a 4 or higher had Cuba not ripped the back end of the cyclone off. So we didn't have a completely closed eye wall. It sheared the bottom part of the eye wall off. We had dry air entrainment. And we're riding. The bottom south of the eye wall is dry, bone dry. And we have like a bow echo type feature, literally about 5 miles wide. The Dows are out there. They've got, we're getting into lawsuit day, lawsuit jokes. This guy rides tangents, and you don't want to ride him. But, there's probes in the street, and Dow's catty-cornered in the highway. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but, there's trees everywhere, complete destruction. And we're riding the eye about 3 in the evening, 4 in the evening, and you can see it looks like a tornado, man. Birds, if you look up into the eye, the birds are circulating in the eye to avoid the stuff. And the hurricane is riding up this way. And it's curling like a tornado, and you can see trees just getting ripped to pieces, and you just blump, 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 like you're running over dead bodies, and you're just hitting chunks of trees in the street, and you're going through here and dodging limbs, and it's like we're riding, if we go 500 yards forward, we're in 120 mile an hour winds. We're 500 yards back and we're in calm winds. And it's just that level of intensity when you go through it. I got sick. I almost quit. That was when I met Jocko Willink, Navy SEAL dude. I ain't gonna say I met him. I shouldn't say. They might hook me up and taser, interrogate me, but that was when I met Jocko. The night before that. I got the 8 hours save your life. Jocko's right. 8 hours change your life. We ride it north all night, just destroying things. And pull the trees out from under the bottom, and we keep running it, and all night, power lines like a fireworks show. Boom, 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 boom. Power lines blowing up everywhere. And buddy, I'm doing dope. And I'm sitting up there Indian style, legs crossed in my monster position. And I almost overdosed, and all I saw, man, my whole eyes whited out. All I could see was just an explosion of flesh. It was just like an explosion of just a bunch of million cells and things. And I just saw these power lines blowing up, man. And I just got naked, and I almost died. I just regret I could have been a better man. I was a loser. My partner, one of my partners, or we'll just say my partner, needed to get home. And it needed to sleep. It had been my runner. I'm the navigator. It had been running. I'd been drunk and on drugs. And it was sober. And it was running. It had to get back home. And I treated it well. It's just, if I would have gone to sleep and sobered up so it could go to sleep, I could have got it home on time. But I chose to do drugs, and I chose to drink, and it didn't. It had to get it to sleep, but it went to sleep, and I kept doing drugs, and it didn't make it on time.